14.
Beetlejuice is a 1988 American comedy fantasy film directed by Tim Burton, and it stars Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis, Winona Ryder, and Michael Keaton as the eponymous character, Beetlejuice. The plot revolves around a recently deceased young couple who become ghosts, haunting their former home, and an obnoxious, devious ghost named Beetlejuice from the Netherworld who tries to scare the new inhabitants away permanently. Beetlejuice is a movie that is always on my short list for my favorite films of all time. It's one that I've been watching my entire life. Hell, it came out the year I was born, so there's a special affinity for it just for that fact. Funny enough, though, the first time I saw it, I hated the character of Beetlejuice. Why? Well, because I watched the cartoon before seeing the movie, and he was a good guy. He was fun. Him and Lydia hung out in the Netherworld, and they did all these crazy things. And then you watch the movie, and he's kind of a perv. But you know what? Over time, that changed. I became a perv myself, and I started to identify with Beetlejuice. Well, the perv part, at least. I'm not dead. Baldwin and Davis play Adam and Barbara Maitland, the deceased couple who want the Dietzes, played by Catherine O'Hara, Jeffrey Jones, and Winona Ryder, out of their home. In many ways, this is their story. We see Adam and Barbara before their deaths as a loving couple who can't conceive children, a point brought up by Jane, their well-meaning but determined real estate agent. The Maitlands decide to stay home on their vacation, and on their way back from town, they are involved in a car accident. Upon arriving home, they learn that they didn't survive the accident. The next day, or so we think, a new family, the Dietzes, begin to move in. The Dietzes are different. Delia is an eccentric artist, Charles is a rich businessman looking to unwind, and Lydia is a dark introvert. And then there's Otho. Otho is a dick. He's Delia's possibly gay friend who accompanies her on the trip from New York to their new home in Winter River, Connecticut. Adam and Barbara have an instant dislike for the new inhabitants of their home, as Delia and Otho begin to cannibalize the house immediately. Looking for help, Adam and Barbara turn to Beetlejuice, the self-proclaimed bioexorcist, to rid them of their living problem. Once they let Beetlejuice escape into the real world, all hell breaks loose, and the rest? Well, you just have to watch the film. As I said earlier, I love this film. It's funny, it's scary, if you're 5 years old, and it's filled with great dialogue and memorable visuals. I'm not a Tim Burton fan by any stretch of the imagination. Actually, I dislike 85% of Tim Burton movies. You'll never hear me say, oh, I love Edward Scissorhands or any of that other horseshit, but Beetlejuice is so different, and it's so good. I don't have anything else to say besides I love the fucking movie. But no review would be complete without me mentioning Michael Keaton's performance. He's everyone's favorite character, and he's just so damn original that you have to love him, even though he's technically the bad guy. Unlike Batman, Keaton seems to embrace this role, and I can't say I blame him. While I always loved Batman '89, Michael Keaton's best role is truly Beetlejuice. As for the legacy of Beetlejuice, it still lives on to this day. The film isn't streaming on Netflix. It may be on Hulu, but I don't know. You'll have to check. But the Blu-ray is only $5 or $7, so you have no excuse to own this classic. It's great, it's iconic, and it's the second best film of 1988 behind Die Hard. And that's it for today's Schlocktoberfest. Come back tomorrow for more, and thanks for watching.